Hey everyone, I'm going to be taking you guys through Bay Ridge and Dyker Heights. We're going to be looking at some of the best homes. I figured, Christmas Eve is here, and this was the best time to do this presentation. Now, normally what I do every year is I show everybody the homes by walking through all the neighborhoods, and I stop at the homes. But this time we're just going to stop at all the best homes, both in Bay Ridge and Dyker Heights, and we'll just take it from there. And in case you're wondering, this Christmas tree that is behind me is the Christmas tree that they put up at the gazebo over at 92nd Street and Shore Road every year. So it's a cute little Christmas tree. All right, so let's go check out all the homes. We'll start out in Bay Ridge, and then we will head into my neighborhood, Dyker Heights, and we'll look at those homes. All right, guys, so to start it off, we are on the corner of 79th Street and 7th Avenue. This is how we're going to start off looking at the homes in Bay Ridge. This is one of the biggest homes that decorates every year. This house actually decorates every holiday or special event day. So what I mean by special event day, like Valentine's Day, I don't consider that really a holiday, but that's what I'm talking about. So he decorates on Valentine's Day, he does Easter, St. Patrick's, he does Halloween. He does them all. He does 4th of July. So this guy probably spends the most money on electricity than all the homes in Brooklyn, because he decorates for every kind of day you could think of. And he's been doing this for years. Let's kind of take a look at what he has. Now, every year he has a different theme. Last year he had Star Wars. So he had a bunch of stormtroopers and Darth Vader out. You could go look at last year's video that I did, and you'll see what I'm talking about. This year, I don't think I saw any stormtroopers. So here we go. We got Santa Claus right here in the window. Well, not in the window, in front of the window. Very nice display. You can see all the way up the house. He's just got lights. He's got a whole bunch of different types of decorations in the windows. I'm wondering if he handcrafts those himself. And down here on the stairs, you can see he has Mickey and Minnie. He's got a nice big Christmas tree in the driveway. We're going to look at that in a second. But let me turn around and show you what's behind me. He's got a big Santa Claus right here. He's got another Mickey soldier right here. So you can see he has a lot of stuff. It's just a crazy house. Again, this is on 79th Street, just off of 7th Avenue, right on the edge of Bay Ridge. He's right across from Dyker Heights. And what I'm going to do now is show you guys this big tree he has with Goofy sitting in front. You can see this nice big tree he has. And you got these big soldiers right here. This is a really nice home. I always love coming here. He's got a lot of stuff. On the sidewalk, he's got some lasers going off. Some nice holograms. Presents. And now let's get in the street. You good? Alright. I don't want to block anybody. Oh, look, he got a... So he doesn't have... Oh, he has Chewbacca this year, guys. This is Chewbacca. He's got Chewbacca standing next to Santa's seat. So he doesn't have the stormtroopers or Darth Vader, but he has Chewbacca. So I'm going to back up here so you guys get a good look. Amazing home. So this home is located on Narrows Avenue between 80th and 81st Street. And if it looks like the street is kind of crooked, that's because I am standing on the top of a hill that is going downhill to my left. And I do have to watch. There is a car coming over that hill. What we're going to do is we're going to go across the street a little closer here and take a look at this house. Here we go. This house has a bunch of snowflakes on it, similar to the snowflakes in Dyker Heights on that house on the corner of 12th Avenue. And they got the tree lit up over here. And if we kind of walk and look up those stairs, you can see there are some soldiers. Very hard to see up there. He's one soldier standing up there. I don't want to be walking up people's stairs. I'm sure there have been people that do that. So you definitely want to respect someone's property. You don't want to be walking up on their property just because you want to see Christmas lights. But this is, like I said, it's located on Narrows Avenue between 80th and 81st Street if you just want to come check it out in Brooklyn. And we're in Bay Ridge, by the way. We're still in Bay Ridge, Brooklyn right now. Very nice home. And we'll be going on to the next one. Now this home right here in Bay Ridge is located between Narrows and Colonial. And this is on 81st Street, I believe, if I'm remembering it right. It doesn't matter. If you walk along Colonial or Narrows and you look down the side streets, you're going to see these homes. Now, this is one of the biggest homes in Bay Ridge. And on the other side, we're going to go there next, on the next block over, right on, it's basically right on the other side of this home. On the other side of the backyard is another home we're going to look at. So stay tuned. We're going to go over there. So they got a little bit of music coming out of the lights. Some nice big snowflakes up there. This really big tree. Lights all the way up the tree. There's some more snowflakes here. I like the Santa Claus. There's one over there too we passed by. A pretty sharp looking Santa Claus. And then over here they got a big snowflake hanging above the garage there. And what we'll do is we will come out a bit. I gotta watch out for this car coming down the block. We're gonna take a look at the home behind me before we go around the corner. Give you guys a nice long look here. Now on my backside here, you got this home. This home is represented very nice. I like it. It's got all the wreaths in the windows. Those are real wreaths, by the way. And then as you walk up the block here, you got all these trees are all lit up. So very nice block here in Bay Ridge. This is probably the biggest block that you're going to find in Bay Ridge. And we'll look at this house before we go around the corner. All right, so let's go around the corner and check out the home that I was telling you about that is on the other side of this home. All right, so this home right here, these string of homes that go up a block are directly opposite where we just were. This is now on 82nd Street, one block over. This house right here, if you were to go over the roof and through the backyard, you'd end up at the house we just were at with all those blue lights on the other block. So these guys pretty much face each other's backyards. Now, if you notice something, there's not a lot of people over here, but don't worry, that changes over the course of the next few hours. A lot of people will show up here. All right, so what I'm going to do now is take you guys up the block to look at these other homes. What I'll do is I'll take you guys through these nice lit trees. And then I'll get you guys in the street and we'll look at the homes themselves. Now I remember last year, this guy right here, where this white tree is, he had a nice green splash on the bottom of the wall here. It looks like he didn't do it this year. Let me take you guys in the street so you guys could get a look at what the homes look like from a distance. Very nice. And again, this is in Bay Ridge. This is on 82nd Street between Narrows and Colonial. What I'll do is I'll get up a little closer here so you guys can see those soldiers. They got soldiers. This house has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, about 8 or 9 soldiers. Actually, more than that. If you really look at the whole property, there's 3 up there. Yeah, this house has a lot of soldiers on it. All right, we'll back out one more time before we go over to our next home. I'll give you guys a nice little walk by. Now the next home we're going to go to, we're actually going to be moving into my neighborhood. We're going to be moving into Dyker Heights, and we're going to go all the way to the north side of Dyker Heights, like totally on the opposite ends of where I live, to show you one of the biggest homes in Dyker Heights. So stay tuned for that on the next one. All right, guys, here we are. We are now in the Dyker Heights neighborhood. We are on the north side of Dyker Heights. I live on the south side. I live all the way on the other ends of this avenue. But we had to stop at the Greek house. This house has been doing this for a long time, and if I could tell you how much electricity this guy generates, better yet, the amount of electricity that is billed for the month of December for this guy is astronomical. It's in the thousands. He has been doing this for many years, and he handcrafts all of his decorations. Everything that you see here, guys, is his stuff. He created this stuff. He didn't buy it, he created it. Now this home is located on 14th Avenue between 71st and 72nd Street. And it looks like they're taking donations for Ronald McDonald's house. Now let's see if he has, yes he does. He has a display. Every year he has a display. We'll go look at the display real quick. Here's the display. He's got just a whole big village display here. And if we take a closer look at the house, I mean, this house is so bright that the homes across the street behind me are lit up. I'll show you guys in a second. We have a nativity here. This is a beautiful nativity. And over here, if you notice the side of the house, he has stuff going all the way to the backyard, guys. Look. You don't see many homes that do this. They just decorate the front, but this guy goes all the way to the back and all the way to the top. Now this house is so bright you could see it on the D line. If you're on the D line, on the West End line, the New York City MTA subway line, the D train, and you know where to look as you're coming from 9th Avenue and you get up on the elevated rails, you can see this house for miles until you get off the train right down the block. The train station is the 71st Street train station right down the block on 15th Avenue in this direction. And just like I said, if you look across the street here, look how much light is illuminating off of these homes. I mean, it is bright. So I will give you guys one last look here. Look at this. Look how bright this is. It's so bright that it is just washing out my screen here. And I hope you guys are enjoying this one. This is a really big one. All right, let's get deeper into the neighborhood to see what else is going on in Dyker Heights tonight. All right, guys, so I'm on my way into the heart of Dyker Heights, and I stopped here at 81st and 14th. I really like this house. It's got the really big lights framing all of the windows, and he also has an American flag up here. Check this out. He's got an American flag up there. Very simple, just bordered on all of the windows. I'll give you guys one more look here. Looks like he's got the utility pole all lit up. This is the utility pole where the traffic light and the street light resides. Okay, let's check out the next home. Check out this Christmas tree, guys. This is how you do a natural Christmas tree. This is a nice pine tree in front of a home here on the corner of, I believe I'm on 80, hold on, let me check to make sure. I'm on 82nd Street. 82nd Street, 14th Avenue. Very nice. Give you guys a nice close-up look. Step out a bit, you can really see how nice they did this. There is a star on the top. That's how you do a Christmas tree in front of your home. As the church bells go off at St. Bernadette on 13th Avenue, we are gonna check out one of my favorite homes here on 82nd Street. We have Santa comes here in 3 days, by the way, but Santa's already here. He's waving at me. Santa's in many spots, but here you go, guys. Now, normally this workshop is over here, is located over here, but it looks like they moved it this year. They moved the workshop over here. I guess they're okay with people coming right up to it. That's really cool.
Yes, we do love Christmas.
So you got Santa's workshop here. There looks like they're making toys. So let's now back out and look at the rest of the home. This is what the rest of the home looks like. You got a big elf right here in the front. You got the spooky snowman with the evil eyes. You got a big soldier that goes all the way up to like the second floor. Look at that. His hat is right underneath the roof line. You have Santa Claus, and then up in the window you got some stuff going on. Well, like I said, last year he had the workshop right here where the reindeer is, the talking reindeer. The talking reindeer was over here, and then they had you had the workshop over here. They changed it up a bit this year. And yes,
it's a wonderful idea, but what shall we sing?
I was just gonna say that reindeer does talk. So there you go. So this house is on 82nd Street between 14th and 13th Avenue. All right, let's get on to the next home. All right, guys, so we are on 82nd Street between 13th and 12th now. You can see some tours going on. This block has a lot of stuff going on. So what I'm going to do is we're going to just walk up this block. We're now in the heart of it. So we're going to start seeing a lot of these homes back to back next to each other with a lot of crazy Christmas displays. Now, my two favorite homes on this block are just behind my left shoulder here. The first one we're going to look at is I like to just call it the gingerbread house, because they got these gingerbread men. Well, yeah, I guess you could say, is it one gingerbread now? Oh, they do have the girl there. I wasn't sure. So here we go. Looks like the little kid is getting a picture with her dad. She's waving. Let's take a look to see what they have. They have candy lollipops on the stairs right there. And they got this snowman over here. They got this snowman with the penguin. They got two penguins over here. And now let's just take a look over here at the gingerbread. Here you go, guys. All right, now let's go across the street, because across the street has my favorite character of the cartoon classics growing up, the Abominable Snowman. He's got this big inflatable. And I do know he shoots snow over here sometimes. I don't know if he does it every day, maybe on the weekends, but here you go. Look how big that inflatable is. And you actually see Rudolph up there, blinking his red nose. You see it? And then you have Frosty. Looks like he he looks a little cold, which doesn't make a lot of sense, right? He's Frosty the Snowman. And let's take a look at this home. This is actually a pretty popular home. A lot of people like to come and take pictures over here. As you can see, there's people taking pictures right now. And they have a big Christmas tree above the garage. I'm going to show you guys in a moment. Just giving you guys a nice look at this home. This is a very nice home. There goes the Christmas tree right up there. And then over here they have this home right next door, is lit up. Some snowflakes, some wreaths. And you got this home here that has some green lights, green and red lights. I don't know if that's supposed to be the whole setup. It looks like there's some incomplete lights going on there, but there you go. Guys, so now we're in front of probably one of the brightest homes you're gonna find in Dyker Heights. This home is very popular. I don't know if it's because it's so bright, but I mean, it is really bright. And you can see all the people that are here. See the Christmas tree in the window over there? A lot of lights. It's very bright. Very good for the camera though. You get to see everything. You see how bright this house is. It's got so much stuff. You got a lot of people taking pictures here. You can see the lights draped off of the tree there. Let's check out the homes on the block. There's more homes, more than just that home I'm showing you. So let's show you some of these homes. It's very crowded on this block. This is a very popular block. Look at all the people, guys. I mean, can you imagine having to live in this house and getting a pizza delivery? You'd have to give the guy a tip just to get to the front door. Hi. Let's keep walking down the block here. I want to look at these two big Santa Claus, Santa and Mrs. Claus inflatables. Every year I come here to see these inflatables. They're probably some of the biggest inflatables you're going to see. You get a nice close look here. Look at that. You see a couple there taking a picture in front of the Santa Claus. Look at that. That's big. A very nice display here. Okay guys, this house is on 83rd Street between 11th and 12th. I always call this home, since I was young, the Las Vegas home. I don't know, it just has that Las Vegas feel to it. Everything is just lit up, all the trees all the way up to the top here. And it's lit up in all green, my favorite color. Looks like I hit the camera up against the fence a little bit there. We're still rolling though. We're still rolling. We'll get a look here of the driveway. We're going to wrap it up here on the main attraction block. This is 84th and 12th. This is the Snowflake house on the corner of 12th and 84th. And then we're going to walk up the block and we're going to end it right over by Lucy's house. Lucy Spada is the main attraction. That is the house that we all like to say started it all. As a person that has been living here since the 1980s, I can definitely vouch for that. She was the first one that started putting all the lights up on the house. We're gonna go check that out in a second. You see all these people here, a lot of people here. This is a Monday night, so Monday nights are not supposed to be that bad, which they're not. If you think about it, I mean, there's a lot of people here, but this is definitely not a Friday or a Saturday night. Friday or Saturday night, I mean, it's crazy. Let's check this house out on the corner. I'm gonna have to stay in the street, unfortunately, because there is a large gathering of people that just came off of a tour bus, and they are in front of the Soldier House. So this is what I call the Soldier. Now this house has a lot of snowflakes too, but I call it the Soldier House because you kind of gotta differentiate the corner house and this house. So it's got some big soldiers on the steps. I will get the camera up high so you guys can see over these folks' heads. Hold on. Alright guys, so we're going to wrap it up in front of Lucy's house, and before I do that, I want to thank everybody that came and watched this little video I put together with all the best homes in both the Bay Ridge and Dyker Heights. This is where everybody comes. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to throw in some footage from last year. Actually, I'm going to throw in some footage from maybe even this year when I get over to Lucy's house, so you guys can see what it looks like when there's not a lot of people. So that way you guys can get an idea of what she has. So what I'll do is I will show you all the people right now. I mean, look at that. You can't even get over there, guys. That's why I'm going to show you guys the footage from last year. Alright guys, so what I'm going to do right now, what you're watching right now is footage from last year's walk. Now, the footage you're looking at right now, this is from before Thanksgiving. She usually has the lights up before Thanksgiving. It takes her like 3 weeks to get everything up. She starts decorating this house around Halloween time. But you can see in the video here, this is what it looks like when you don't have all the people in the way. And now we're back. This is what it looks like live. You can see all these people. So anyway, guys, I hope you all enjoyed this. I want to wish everyone Merry Christmas, or Happy Hanukkah, or Happy Holidays, depending on how you celebrate this time of year. But we're going to end it here in front of Lucy's house. I hope you guys got to see a part of Brooklyn that you might not ever be able to travel to. I will catch you guys at some point after Christmas, as I'm going to take my little break now. So, you know, if you're new to the channel, definitely subscribe, hit the like button, and come back. And for those of you that have been with me for a while now, thank you. I definitely appreciate your support. So from Dyker Heights, I'm not too far from home. I'm going to probably take like another 5-10 minute walk over to my house. But from Dyker Heights, good night, and I will catch you guys later on. Bye bye.